of the government business and the entire front bench, the leader of opposition and the shadow cabinet ministers, all the leaders present, notably the resident district commissioners and the city commissioners, the chief administrative officers, the district chairpersons, the district internal security officers, the local council leaders, the religious leaders, the representatives of the civil society, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this historic sitting of Parliament of Uganda at Kaunda Ground, Gulu City. It is the first time in the post-colonial times that the Parliament of Uganda is sitting outside the capital city of Uganda, and that is in Kampala. In a special way, please join me in thanking the lovely people of Gulu City for the warm welcome and extraordinary hospitality they have accorded to us while we are here. Thank you so much, the people of Gulu. I would also want, in a special way, to thank the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who endorsed our sitting in Gulu and equally supported us to sit in Gulu. We want to thank him so much, and we are forever grateful to him. I want to thank and commend the Clerk to Parliament and his staff for ensuring that the success of this sitting is going to be done. And I want to thank you, my members, my staff, you're really wonderful staff of Parliament. In a very, very special way, I want to thank the members of Parliament. You're very grateful. You're very, very, very gracious people. Traveling from Kampala to Gulu, it means a lot. It means you're really leaders who love your country. You love Uganda, not Gulu. You love Uganda. All the way from the west, all the way from the east, all the way from central, and you're sitting in Gulu. Thank you so much for coming. Honorable members, the decision to hold parliamentary sitting in Uganda's traditional 4 regions is a strategy to bridge the gap between Parliament and the people. It was a product of an elaborate cost-benefit analysis and attention to specific and varying nature of distinct realities affecting different regions of Uganda. We've always sat in Parliament, made decisions for the country, forgetting that the regions differ from one region to the other. They have distinct issues that need to be handled region per region. Honorable members, contrary to the misinformation by some members and a section of the public, the regional sitting of Parliament are budget neutral. We are not incurring additional costs. The strategic decision was taken to upgrade the always budgeted for parliamentary outreaches into a fully fledged house sitting which will deliberate upon matters that are distinct and pertinent to specific regions hosting the sittings. Unlike outreaches, the deliberation during this sitting will culminate into parliamentary resolutions and will require government action. We have money that is always available for outreaches. And in these outreaches, we could only go and invite the leaders of the area, and we discuss with the leaders of the areas. But this case, we said, instead of calling only the leadership of the area, let's go and have a sitting in that specific region, get issues that are affecting the region, have resolutions, and forward it to executive for action to be taken in a particular area. When you look at the budget of Parliament, no money was added for this sitting. So the misinformation, the people who are moving with the misinformation just don't like the northern region. Parliament is not a stationary building. The building in Kampala is not Parliament. It is an arm of government that can convene in any part of the country. And this is not unique with the legislature. It is also being done with judiciary. And this is prescribed under Article 95(2) of the Constitution, that the Speaker shall proclaim at any one time where Parliament should sit. And where Parliament is where the Speaker is. And where the Speaker proclaims, and that this will be Parliament. So this perception of saying Parliament must always sit in Kampala is being selfish. The next time we can sit anywhere, we can even proclaim the middle of Kampala Road to be Parliament, and we shall sit. A people-centered Parliament must be responsive to the needs of the citizens, or else society will be without effective parliamentary representation. Remember, our role as Parliament is one: representation, legislation, appropriation, and oversight. The 11th Parliament, right from inception in 2021, vowed to put the people at the center of the legislative process and its decisions. That is why we are taking Parliament to the people. We have brought Parliament to the people. We don't want people to come to Parliament. We have brought it to the people. Legally and procedurally, the regional sittings of Parliament are anchored in Article 95(2) of the Constitution of Republic of Uganda, 1995, where some of us were not even there, but they understood that at one time we would decide to sit in Gulu, sit in Mbarara, Masaka, and it is also prescribed under Rule 17 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, which empowers the Speaker to convene Parliament at such a place and time through a proclamation, which proclamation we have already done. You may recall that at the start of today's sitting, that proclamation was done, and it has always been done. That's why we always sit in Kololo. It is the same legal basis upon which Parliament sits in Kololo, under the ceremonial grounds and Kampala Serena Hotel. In any case, Gulu, where we are holding the historic sitting, is part of Uganda. And therefore, no one in their own right mind or state of mind can attempt to deprive the beloved people of northern Uganda the opportunity of the landmark city. And how I pray that those who are saying they boycott do not come to Gulu or to the Greater North when it is only campaign time. Honorable members, this is the first